Back then, life felt normal. Back when I didn't believe in ghosts. My name is Emily Carter, and about a year ago, I moved to California looking for a fresh start. I had almost no money left. Rent was overdue, my car payment was late, and I'd spent weeks applying for jobs all over Los Angeles. Finally, I got hired for the night shift at a small roadside hotel near Interstate 5, somewhere between Los Angeles and Sacramento. It wasn't a fancy hotel, just one of those old American motels sitting alone beside a dark highway, where truck drivers and travelers stop for a few hours before continuing their journey. Honestly, I hated the idea of working nights, but when life gives you no options, you stop caring about fear. At first, the job seemed easy. All I had to do was sit at the front desk from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., check in late guests, answer calls, prepare morning reports, and set up breakfast before leaving. Most nights were completely dead, no guests, no sounds, nothing. And that's exactly what made the place terrifying. The motel lobby was bright, but outside the glass doors was endless darkness. No city lights, no traffic, just empty highway and cold California wind. The nearest gas station was almost 30 miles away. Every night after midnight, the loneliness started getting to me. Sometimes I'd stare outside the glass entrance and feel like the entire world had disappeared, like I was the last person alive. The motel itself had a strange layout. Right in front was the main glass entrance door, which I locked after midnight for security reasons. Guests arriving late had to ring a bell outside so I could unlock it remotely. Inside the lobby was a small waiting area with 2 old couches, a coffee table covered in magazines, and a flickering TV mounted on the wall. To the left was the breakfast area. To the right was a narrow hallway leading toward the indoor swimming pool. I hated that pool area. Even during daytime it felt wrong. At night, it felt cursed. The lighting near the pool barely worked. 4 weak yellow bulbs hung above the water, leaving most of the room covered in shadows. The darkness around the pool always felt alive, like someone was standing there watching me. A few days after starting the job, I began noticing strange things. Tiny things at first. Footsteps in empty hallways, whispers near the pool, doors unlocking themselves. At first I blamed exhaustion, but then came the night that changed everything. It was around 3:47 a.m. I remember the exact time because I checked the clock the moment the front bell rang. I had accidentally fallen asleep at the desk. The bell startled me awake. Ding, ding, ding. I grabbed the front desk keys and hurried to the entrance. But when I looked through the glass door, nobody was there. The parking lot was empty. No cars, no people, nothing. I opened the door anyway and stepped outside. Cold wind hit my face. The highway was completely silent. For a moment, I actually felt stupid for being scared. Maybe some drunk guy rang the bell and left. Maybe I imagined it. I locked the door again and made myself strong black coffee to stay awake. About 10 minutes later, the bell rang again, this time louder, more aggressive. Ding, ding, ding. I rushed to the entrance immediately. Still nobody, but this time, something felt wrong. The bell outside was still moving slightly, like someone had touched it only seconds earlier. That's when I noticed something else. Wet footprints, right outside the glass door. Bare human footprints, water dripping across the concrete floor, leading away from the entrance, toward the swimming pool hallway. My heart dropped. I froze completely because the pool had been closed since midnight and nobody was supposed to be there. Slowly, I turned toward the dark hallway leading to the indoor pool, and then I heard it. A splash. Something was inside the water.